In this episode, our guest is a briefly hairless werewolf named Calvin Howl from the Lycan planet Lunis, where there's 24-hour moonlight.
Calvin is very passionate in his quest to let the universe know that Lunis isn't as violent a place as one would think, and they probably wouldn't eat you.
So roll up your towel into a pillow, lean back, and
prepare to learn that even on the friendliest planets, it's wise to keep your throat covered.
Shut up and sit down.
Welcome once again to the Hitchhikers and Appetizers podcast. Coming to you, as always, until we get kicked out from Milliways, the restaurant at the end of the universe. I am, of course, Horatio Zinn. You can sense me. You can sense me with your ears. I'm filling your ears with dulcet tones. Dulcet lager, by the way. We haven't pitched dulcet lager in a long while, and I just thought I'd pitch some dulcet lager. Also, new dulcet lager dark. It's even darker. It's like the abyss.
the black hole of beers.
Black hole beers. With me, as you may have heard, there's another voice here with me. He is the one who, if you've heard the program before, you know he is the other host. He is Trellis Gardeen. Trellis.
I really like the idea of that black hole, that dulcet black hole lager.
Yes.
Oh,
It's never emptying glass. It's a bottomless pint.
it just keeps pouring in.
Yes.
And the alcohol is never ending.
No.
I love the idea. I love it.
And it can get thicker and thicker, and perhaps don't look at it, swirl it, and if you swirl it and you look down into it, you'll fall into the abyss and you may never come out.
Do you see your soul?
If you have one.
Because they say looking into the abyss, you can oftentimes see your soul.
Now, it's interesting because for some people who lost their souls a long time ago for various reasons, they might see it and they're like, oh, that looks familiar. That looks familiar, swirling it there. Let's see if I can catch it.
I know you.
Yes.
You're my disappointing self.
Oh, I remember when I had a soul. I should probably drink more.
Hopes and dreams crushed.
Yes.
Now swirling around at the bottom of my glass of
Dulcet lager.
dulcet lager.
Oh, the Hopes and Dreams Smashed. That's another brew they do. That's another flavor. The Hopes and Dreams Smashed. And the logo on there is wonderful because it's kind of a holographic thing. And you can just see any potential hopes and dreams. It will read your mind, too, and knows what hopes and dreams you've had, and they will display them.
That seems like an extra cost in packaging to me, Horatio.
Yes, but you don't
The
get...
cost of that whole bottle is not going to be up in the beer. It's going to be in the labeling.
Well, that's one you just get for the collector aspect.
You don't actually drink
the beer itself. That beer is terrible.
Oh, it's horrible? Oh, okay.
Terrible. It's got chunks of things in it that I don't know what they are.
Ooh.
Even I wouldn't drink that.
No. Really?
It's good for your lawn. It's good for plants, though.
Oh.
You can just dump it on plants, and it's fine. Yes.
Is that on the label? Good. It's probably down there in like the very small print. Good for plants.
It could be, but it was by accident. It was somebody said, "I'm not going to finish this filthy stuff," and just tossed it.
And they dumped it in. Oh, they were at a party.
Yes.
And they didn't know what to do with it, and they were just in the corner, and there was a potted plant, and they just dumped it in there. And by the end of the party, the plant grew, became sentient, and then probably ate the person because they had the audacity to just go dump a beer into the owner of the apartment.
You read the same story I did. Because
Yes.
I was about to
Well,
mention
yeah.
that. That's amazing. That's amazing.
It was news. It was all across the universe when it happened.
Remember, whatever they offer you, do not feed the plants, and especially don't get them drunk. Do not get the plants drunk.
I think they just stuck it on a ship and shot it into space. Probably landed on a planet somewhere.
Yeah, probably. Oh, that'll be fun to find out. Oh, who knows? Who knows? Hopefully it's some backwater planet where no one would ever go.
Yeah. But you know where people go?
Where?
Milliways.
Oh, here.
Because we have a guest
Yes.
who is here to join us.
Wonderful. I noticed, and also I noticed that we see a lot of our guests right now. We see
Yes,
quite a bit
quite a
of
bit.
our guests.
Yeah.
Welcome to the program.
Thank
Yes,
you.
yeah, introduce yourself.
Thank you so much, Trellis, Horatio, for having me. I'm Calvin Howl. And
Nice to meet you, Calvin.
nice to meet you. I want to apologize for my appearance in this pale, hairless skin and these short, clawless hands and
Clawless.
this flat, snoutless face.
It seems like you have a bit of condition it. One thing also I should note for our listeners, and I don't want to clothing shame, but you're not wearing much.
No. I'm sorry. This normally it wouldn't be a problem. I guess I'm just having a day. I would be covered fully in beautiful long fur. But now I was able to get a small pair of...
Those are called napkins.
Napkins.
Napkin pants, we call them.
Fashion napkins together in what one might refer to as underpants.
If you unfold them, you get a little more coverage if you unfold them, just to let you know.
Yes.
That's true. You can release the flap on that.
Yeah.
I can still see some parts there you may not want out there.
Now, Trellis, that may be part of his culture to
Okay,
display
that's
his
true.
parts.
That's why I said may. That's why I said may.
For you to open. I don't.
That's why I said may.
Judge,
Are you not
Trellis.
listening? I said may.
Gotta be honest, you're seeing things that I haven't seen. So we're in the same boat here.
I noticed, and I did want to say, I noticed you have 6 nipples.
Yes. Really didn't come into play until now. I'm noticing for the first time too. I knew I had this many nipples. I'm just not very aware of them because.
Well, you're saying you have fur normally. What? Because frankly, I'm kind of jealous of the smoothness of the skin. I personally have had my hair removed, with laser. Treatments.
Wax, lasers.
This is I like the sheen. It's very, very sexy. I'm just going to tell you, you could probably do very well at Millyways with this look.
Really? Thank you. I'm
Look at
incredibly self-conscious about it, but I appreciate that.
Well, where are you from? Where are you from?
Oh yes, tell us because there's. Now I assume you said you're normally hairy.
Yes.
You said.
Yes.
Yeah, but now you're not.
And claws.
And so I assume there's some change that has taken place.
Yes, I came to tell you as an emissary, if you will, from my home planet of Lunis. I just wanted to spread the word that it's not as violent a planet as you'd think. It's actually quite beautiful with its dark, shady atmosphere and 24/7 bright, shining moonness where nightly everyone gets together for the jamming howl.
The jamming howl.
Yes.
Did you? You said 24-hour moon.
Yes.
24-hour moonlight.
Yes. Yes.
Is that because your planet doesn't really rotate?
Doesn't rotate.
One moon, or you have many moons?
Many moons.
Okay.
Stationary planet. But wherever you go, there's a moon for you. Sometimes several moons. The better the property, the more moons you have in full sight.
Does that affect how your hair grows?
Yes. Well, we're all here. We're the planet of Lycans.
Oh yeah, there we go. Go.
Yes.
So, are you the first? What would I refer to you as, a Lunian?
Lunian.
A loony? We call you a loony? We call you a loony?
It's a Lunist colony.
Yes.
And now, it sounds like you're the first one who's ever transformed into this.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what has happened. I SnapTraveled from Lunis directly to here, and then when I got here, people started screaming, but I'm used to that.
Oh, okay.
Because if I had just come here in my usually go anywhere, people are screaming.
Fangs,
claws, hair, snarling.
Yes.
But that snarling is endearing.
Yes.
We have happy snarls and sad snarls and angry snarls.
Of course.
Yes.
Of course. If it helps, we are glad you are here.
Thank you.
Calvin.
Yes.
We are glad you are
Thank
here
you.
to talk about Lunis.
Yes.
But this is truly fascinating. I don't think we've ever had anyone travel here who transformed through the travel process.
Yeah.
Sometimes they transform internally because of our guidance.
Yes. Sometimes for the better, sometimes for the worse.
On the exterior, usually. Although we did buy someone a hat. We bought someone a hat.
Yes, we did. Perhaps there could be a hat in your future. Calvin,
that is.
To go with the napkin underwear.
And the hat would go on the head?
Yes.
Yes, normally.
Now, we might want...
Or you could use it as a codpiece if you like.
That's true, too.
Oh.
We may also want to cut some holes in it, though, because eventually you are going to go back to Lunis.
Yes.
And you're going to need some place for the ears to go.
Yes.
But when I go back to Lunis, what will I say? I don't know. Our lives are a lie. anybody would happen to anyone, who would, and how my poor grandmother, my grandmother would lose it.
Oh.
I would want to do that to her. I don't want her to see me this way. Oh, poor granny.
Oh, because I was going to suggest if people didn't believe you, we could take some pictures.
Oh.
And you can go back with those, and they can see the transformation. And Horatio and I can get in there in the picture with you.
Yes. Can you just...
Don't take pictures. Don't take pictures of me like
no
this.
Pictures.
Oh, no?
Hair is power in Lunis. The longer, more luxurious the hair is, the more powerful you are, and I'm from a long line of Howls. I am set to become head of Lunis.
Oh.
Chief Wolf.
Oh, no. Oh, you are going to be Chief Wolf.
You're the alpha.
I would be the alpha of the pack.
Oh.
But not like this. If anyone knew. Oh.
Oh, you'd be whatever the last letter of the Greek alphabet would be.
Omega?
Zeta.
Zeta.
You'd be a Zeta. I think you'd be a Zeta.
I'd go right down to Zeta.
Tomato? Did you say tomato was the last letter of the Greek alphabet?
Is it Omega? I don't know. Alpha?
Zeta Wolf.
Tomato?
Zeta Wolf.
Zeta Wolf. You'll be the Zeta Wolf.
It's bad enough to be a beta. You don't want to be a Zeta.
Oh, the Beta Wolf is terrible because there's all kinds of problems, like kinks in the hair and
Yes.
things like that, I assume.
Yes, hard to comb. It's terrible. Matted. It's all matted.
Terrible. They should have worked out another level.
Oh.
Do you lick each other to keep your fur clean?
Yes.
That's a bit personal, isn't it, Trellis?
Well, I'm curious.
I'm curious about that. I'm glad you asked, though.
I will not lick any hair.
I thought there's no hair to lick, and that's the entire problem. But there are different intentions behind the licking of Lunis.
Oh, different intentions of licking.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to make
we lick
notes
to clean. Yeah, please.
I want to write a book, a guide to this, the different intentions of licking.
Yes. We lick to clean. We lick to love. We lick to inform. And we lick to scold sometimes.
Oh, a tongue lashing, a literal tongue lashing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Now,
is your tongue longer when you're in your?
Because it's pretty short and stubby right now.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm amazed I can talk.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Here, let me do something for you.
Yes.
I do something for you. I've been shedding. My beard has been shedding a bit. If you want to put some of this hair.
Well, yeah. How would Horatio? There's an idea. How would Horatio rank on Lunis with that beard?
Horatio would mostly fit in.
Oh.
Yes.
Horatio would be right there.
Oh, wonderful.
An honorary Lycan.
You sure he would be considered prey?
Oh, I don't know. See, that's the whole point. That's why I came here as an emissary. I wanted to let you know that although there is a hierarchy, and although there is blood-feuding combats, and although there is lashing with the tongue, and although we do eat all of our food raw, the chicken coops, if you make it to the supreme chicken coop, it's a badge of honor. Those chickens want to be eaten raw. We don't look to harm all walks of life. No, it's specific.
That's wonderful.
Just the tasty ones?
It's just the tasty ones, yes.
Oh, I understand that completely.
But wouldn't that mean you would have to try some things?
Sure.
To make sure whether or not they're tasty or not, and then like on the list.
Yeah.
There's maybe, I don't know if it's a book.
Yeah.
You guys have like a laminated card you pass around.
Yes.
That, so when they, someone comes to planet, are they okay on the list? Tasty? Not tasty?
Yes.
Unknown.
Yes. We keep a taste novel in the archives.
Wise.
But what I'm trying to figure out is the archives that keep all the history is clearly missing something on the first Lycan that came. If I came here and the hair left, somebody hairless must have come and turned hairy.
That's a conspiracy, if you ask me.
This
is something that goes deep. It runs very deep.
So deep. Oh,
you know what? How do you know those moons are real? How do you know that those moons aren't just around the planet to make sure everyone stays in Lycan form?
Oh my God.
Oh, we're getting into conspiracy talk here.
Oh, Trellis, I don't know.
Can you imagine what it would take?
What? Is there one moon, or are they all other reflections of the moon? How many of them are really full? Oh my god.
Oh no! Have you ever sent someone out to explore, possibly astronaut, Lycan or something?
Lycan. I like what?
Lycan. Did you ever send someone out to check the moons?
I was the first to be interested in traveling away.
Were you testing new technology?
They begged me not to. The snap travel was new, they said. It might not work, they said. We wouldn't want to go and tell people of our beautiful moons, they said. And I said, no! The universe must know! They need to know that we're not as aggressive as we seem based on all of the snarling and the foaming at the mouth and the one time that Ricky got rabies.
Oh, the time Ricky got rabies.
Oh no.
Rabid Ricky.
Oh, Ricky got rabies. Is Ricky a friend of yours?
Did Ricky have it coming? Was he licking something he shouldn't have been licking?
Yeah, he was always kind of a jerk trying to lick metal.
Oh, Ricky.
Oh,
Ricky. Now, now you're talking about, you wanted to spread the word that your planet is, in spite of the fact that it's full of snarling werewolves, that it's actually a friendly place.
Friendly.
Is that what you're saying? That it's a very friendly place.
Friendly.
Do you ever play games?
Games?
Do you ever play games there? Yes. What kind of games? Do you have something like that? That I was thinking perhaps you could have some kind of sporting event of a kind, frisbees or something like that could bring tourists in, and you could show them how much fun.
Well, I mentioned the chicken coops.
Yes.
We have racing competitions to see who can rip off as many heads the fastest.
Oh,
that's wonderful. I think that would have an appeal all throughout the universe.
Yes. You want to see the heads get ripped off the chickens. The blood splatters everywhere. It's a beautiful painting.
Oh, wonderful. Oh, you make a painting with it? You make a painting with the blood?
Oh, yeah. You put canvas and you rip the heads and splatter the blood on the... It's beautiful.
Oh.
We have a hall of blood splatter.
I find it hard to believe the chickens enjoy that.
They wear it as a badge of honor. To be in the head-ripping games is the greatest apex of a chicken's life.
I think it would be the apex is in the end.
Yes.
Is that what you mean? Apex means the end?
Yes. The penultimate thing you do is want to do it, and then the ultimate thing you do is your head gets ripped off.
They're getting their alpha and their zeta all at once.
Yup. A to Z.
So the chickens can't like bank on this. They can't suddenly do commercial endorsements and things after that.
No, but all the rest of the chickens know if your head pops off faster than history.
That's wonderful. I just wanted to make sure that that sounds majestic.
So they're all vying. I wonder if there's any of the chickens are like kind of maybe pre-popping their heads so that it comes off faster into the mouth. A little cheating going on there. Scandal.
Oh, right. Nearly cutting one's own head off just for it to pop off quickest in the competition.
Have any of them ever cut off their heads to spite themselves?
No! Oh! Yes! All the time.
Oh, wonderful.
All the time.
Wonderful.
All the time. Just try to pop that head off quicker.
Wonderful. This sounds like that would be quite a bit of fun. Also, is there any kind of ritual involved in cleaning all that blood off of your fur?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, no, that's the blood licking, right? Because we go out.
The blicking.
Howl at the moon. Lick blood off of each other. And, usually some sort of a ritualistic, animalistic, sexual sort of...
One thing leads to another.
One thing leads to another.
Does the birth rate grow after such an event?
After every, I guess, is there an official name for the games?
The bloodening.
The bloodening. Very good.
So after the bloodening, I would imagine... Yeah, there's a population
increase, right?
Bump,
right?
Are the names of the? I'm assuming. Do you come out human, with fur or pups?
Like the small, wolven, anthropomorphic.
Yes.
Just looks like a small Lycan, like what we look like, but small.
Oh, okay.
A little
Yeah.
right?
A little puppy
Little
person.
puppy person.
Little puppy person.
Yes.
Oh, adorable.
So it's like the most popular name, the name of like, the chicken whose head got popped off the fastest.
Yeah. Agnes.
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 That's the popular name
Legend.
right now.
Agnes is the popular name for the femme-presenting Lycans.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fascinating.
Yes.
Do you happen to have any photos of yourself on your home world?
I don't have any. I came.
He came through naked, Horatio.
I don't know. Well, they could.
Where would he put it?
He could have.
Where would he put it?
You use your imagination.
Well, I'm not going to look.
No, I'm not looking there. I'm just saying that I was just noting that there is another place you could put that.
We're not big on carrying things around. I mean, where we come from, we don't have clothes.
Clothes. Yeah.
Clothes.
Clothes.
Yes,
Yeah.
clothes, as some call
Yeah.
it, clothes.
It's not a thing. There's no clothing at all. We roam around.
I could get behind
fur.
that.
Yeah, I mean.
Who wouldn't want to look at Trellis Gardeen naked all the time?
Oh, I raise my hand.
Oh,
Well, you're an idiot, so.
uh-oh.
He slept on my couch
Naked.
for a long time when he was between. Yes,
Yeah.
he seemed to forget that he had clothes.
You can understand that.
That resonates
Calvin?
with me.
Sleeping nude, everything's
Oh.
footloose and fancy free,
Yeah.
and you're out
Although
there.
he-
And I cannot sleep under covers or in any sort of clothes.
Yes.
Also, he likes to announce during the night that he's sleeping to make sure that you wake up and come check.
Well, yeah.
And it's just a.
Yeah, you need a good sleep check.
Ooh, yes.
Although I think that was one of the grounds for one of your divorces, one of your 23
Oh,
divorces.
dear.
That may have been the sleep check.
I did not get my sleep check. That was what was on the line for reason, just cause.
Oh.
But keep in mind that he'd like to sleep naked, curling up in my breakfast nook, and I lost a lot of weight during that time.
Yes. Well, but that does make me think of the question: do you have a significant other, Calvin? Is there a Mrs. Howl?
Howl.
There is a Mrs. Howl.
How do you think she would react to seeing you right now? Would she even know it was you?
I don't know. I'm worried that as clearly you've been through, I might become a victim of divorce. Now, I don't know how divorce works for your peoples, but it's trial by combat.
Oh.
That would have been
Lunis.
interesting, Trellis.
Yeah.
Is it whoever does it involve one of the chickens, and whoever pops the head off first gets all the assets? Custody of the pups?
It's not fun like that. It's straight up get at each other. One of you's got to die. And the interesting thing about Lunis and Lycans is the females are like some of Animalia. Females are far bigger than males.
Oh.
That's wonderful, I think.
So all I can say is if Milady wanted a divorce, she'd probably get it, and that would mark the end of Calvin Howl.
Oh no! Oh, so you would mate for life?
Oh, why wouldn't I?
You certainly hope.
Oh, I would.
Hope so.
Because you're dead when the relationship.
Right.
So you would mate for life.
But also keep in mind the blood-licking, late-night, moon-howling
Yes.
orgy parties. So we get around.
Has-
We get around.
Wonderful.
Has any divorce combat resulted in a reconciliation once the action started going?
Make up sex.
Exactly.
Yeah, if you can show your merit in a fight and don't leave your throat uncovered, sure. Sure.
Isn't that always the case?
Yeah, you gotta guard that throat.
I mean, those are literal words to live by. Don't leave that throat uncovered.
I'm not from your world, but you notice I do wear an ascot.
Yes, good.
Good throat protection.
Beautiful ascot.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's one thing maybe you take away from today, right?
That is absolutely great advice.
Yeah.
Fantastic advice. If only the chickens would follow it.
Right. Whoa.
There could be an uprising.
Hey.
You never know.
Although with the chickens, I assume you can rip them apart anyway, whether it's the throat or not. They seem pretty easy to rip apart.
Yeah, what are you gonna put on there that my claws aren't gonna be get under,
That's
into,
true.
above, and around?
Through.
But I don't know about with these hands. Look at these stupid hands. Look at these stupid hands.
They are stupid.
Oh,
They're very dull.
yeah.
They're not built for the bloodening.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen here. Somebody might make me pay for something, and I have no money.
Oh.
And usually I would just intimidate my way out of a bill.
I like that idea.
I have an idea. I'm going to run to the gift shop. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Well, Calvin, I would like to. Here's what we like to use our hands for. Shake.
Oh.
Shake, Calvin.
Oh.
Calvin, shake.
Ow.
Shake.
Ow.
Oh.
Ow.
Nice.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay. Ooh, strong grip. Ah.
Your grip is not as strong as I thought it was going to be. Apparently, in human form, you're far weaker.
Yes, my hand should be 2 times bigger.
I think I could take you.
I bet you could. I bet you could. But if we were on Lunis, oh baby.
Oh no. Yeah.
Oh baby.
I think my head would come popping off for sure.
Oh, pop it right off. But don't worry, I'd put it on a pike and put it in my living room for a while.
Oh, well, thanks. I appreciate it.
I would play with your eyes and make them do weird things. I'd have open during the day, closed at night.
Could you make it look like I'm winking?
Oh, absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
So Mrs. Howl might think I'm into her?
Yup. And then with the rest of the body, I'd probably eat it. But I'd want to eat it while it's fresh.
I've had quite a bit of plastic surgery work done.
Okay.
There's probably not a lot that's actually edible.
Interesting. Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yes.
That's unfortunate.
I look incredibly appetizing, but very little sustenance. Horatio, on the other hand.
Yeah? Ooh. Oh.
Oh, I'm back.
Oh, hey. How you doing, bud?
I got you some gifts. I noticed the shaking going on.
Yes.
A bit. I did notice that your back leg was moving when you were trying to shake. Is that normal?
Yeah, that's instinctual, yes. Right. Shaking makes me happy. Mm-hmm. But this one particular shake did make me sad, but you still got the happy leg.
Oh, happy leg.
It's got a mind of its own.
Yeah.
I brought you this.
Oh my god! My tail! I don't even have a tail!
What tail? There's no tail.
There's no tail.
I have no tail!
Oh, you normally have a tail?
I would have a tail!
You just noticed that.
You just noticed that I don't have a tail. Oh.
I have been to some planets where wolf descendants have had their tails bred off of them.
Oh, strange. Bobtails kind of thing?
Beauty purposes.
Oh.
It's like a status, actually.
What?
You do not look like you like that at all.
Opposite on Lunis. The longer the tail, the better the sail, is what we say.
Also, I noticed that when you stand, you're having a little trouble balancing without that tail.
Yes, with these gangly legs and a lack of tail. Oh my goodness. I am so sorry.
Oh, my.
Now, you said the better the sail.
Yeah.
Are your people seafaring as well?
Well, we do there are...
Or people, I mean, are you Lycans?
Yes, let's not be offensive.
There are lakes. There are the lakes of Lunis. The lakes of Lunis. Because we're not all poultry. We do get in, and we fish. We do enjoy having
wonderful.
Good seafare.
I bet on the lakes, the moons look fantastic. The reflection.
Oh, the reflection is beautiful. You nailed it. Yes. Oh.
That is a selling point. You could use that to attract, people.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
You gotta come out to the Lake of Lunis. And if nothing else, if you're running from a pack of Lycans, get in a ship and get out to the middle of the lake, and you'll last a little bit longer. Not too long.
Do you not swim? Do Lycans not swim?
We don't swim. We don't like to swim. We like to get in boats. So we'd all have to get in some sort of a sea craft, sail out to you and get you that way, which we would eventually, but at least you'd buy yourself a little more time.
So you don't know no paddling, no paddling in the water or anything like that. Flailing?
No,
Would you be
just
flailing
think about all that fur getting wet from regular water and not saliva.
Dragging you down.
Oh, yeah. Right to the bottom of a lake.
I would imagine you'd all just drown each other because you're panicking so much. You're just pulling all each other down in one gigantic furry mass descending to the bottom of the lake.
Yes. Just flailing. Silly.
As a third, a philosophical point, that sometimes, do you find that sometimes the best part of a journey is getting in and getting out of the vehicle?
Yeah.
That part. You don't want to be in the vehicle, you just want to get in and get out.
I just want to immediately be there. Hence the Snap Travel, which got me right here, unbeknownst to me, completely changed. Very different.
And there was no window for you to put your head out and enjoy it, though. Did that make it less fun?
Yes, it did. It did. Oh, it's okay.
Hairless and no window.
Yeah.
And, I here's what I got you from the gift shop. It's small, but it's a moon lamp.
Oh.
But it's a moon. This was a moon
lamp.
It's a moon
Beautiful.
lamp. A moon lamp, and I would plug it in here and just shine a little bit on you, just to see. Maybe give you a taste of home.
Oh, look at this! I'm getting just slightly hairier in this one little spot.
Oh, look at your armpit.
Yeah.
Look at your armpit.
It's just, right. Shine it right in there. Yep, just a little bit of hair.
Oh, that's beautiful. Is that your normal kind of hair that you would have?
Yes, this is my normal, right? This is my normal fur. See the coloring?
Wonderful.
I'm getting a little up in there, so it's a little just a tad bit of salt with my pepper.
A little silver in the
just a
stubble
little bit.
there, as they say.
But they know. Everybody's telling me I'm gonna be a silver fox one day.
Well, isn't that officially when you would probably take over, when you're officially hit Silver Fox?
That's it. Silver fox, and then you're it.
Oh, wonderful.
Now, are you leading a pack, or are you leading all of Lunis?
I'm leading all of Lunis. I'd be in line to lead all of Lunis as soon as I become full silver fox and then defeat my father in trial combat. I have to knock him down and make sure I slash his throat, get all of the blood out of him, rip his head off, mount that, rip the inside of the head out so I can wear his head around for just a little bit of time for the transition of me into full leader of Lycan, and another reason,
So it's not totally abrupt. It's like they still feel like they're being led by your father.
Yes. Yeah.
And then eventually it decays, falls off, and you're like, oh, it's Calvin.
So by the time they realize you've been leading them for a long time, it's too late for them to complain.
Fantastic, yes.
Wonderful.
If you've been making good decisions, they're like, oh, you know how to do job. You've been doing it. Now, are you worried if you're doing a bad job and the head falls off?
Oh.
Yeah.
They would blame you, or can you pawn it off on your dad?
Oh.
That that one would hope, right? Like, well, that was the end of his reign. It's Calvin time now. It's all going to be different.
Because really an important part of leadership is making sure to blame the prior administration for whatever goes wrong.
100%.
That is a key part of leadership.
I blame Horatio for a lot of stuff, and he's not even the prior administration.
No, I blame Trellis, and he's just over there.
Yes. The blame game is key.
Although, Trellis, you do blame your ex-wives for a lot of things.
Well, yeah, they deserve it.
So they were sort of the previous administrations.
No, they don't. I probably deserve a lot, too.
Oh, no, of course you do. Of course you do.
Proximity does play a role in blame. Sometimes you just want the nearest person.
Sure.
To put your stink on, if you will.
Right.
Because I would imagine you've got some great smelling abilities as well.
Oh, yes, I can sniff out most anything.
Can you smell fear?
Ooh.
I do. I can smell fear. And that's one thing that actually I'm also very, very embarrassed about is since I've been here, I've smelled no fear. And it's probably because of this silly, stupid form. Oh.
Yes, I'm not, especially after we shook hands and I just about crushed you.
I'm not intimidating at all. Oh.
No, you are not. I am a little bit intimidated of the part of your arm that has some hair. I think that's where you were going, Horatio, wasn't it?
Right?
Yes. Also, I was thinking it's very musky. Very musky.
Oh, yes. That's a power musk. The muskier you are, the more powerful. And since I am part of the royal Lycan family, next in line to the Lycan throne, my musk is strong. You smell me coming.
If that's just your arm.
Ooh, are those glands? Or is that just because...
Yeah.
Okay.
It's glands and it's dander in the hair. Thick dander.
Oh, I've also noticed that since the moon lamp, you're sounding a bit more growly.
Yeah.
A bit more aggressive.
Yes.
In your talk.
Yes,
A bit snarly.
I could almost say my own name the way it should be pronounced. Calvin who? Nah, I need a full snout.
You're almost there. Yeah, I see like little bits of snout.
Yeah.
I noticed some little teeth. And if we turn the moon lamp more on your face, maybe we can get a nice... Oh, look at that! Oh, lovely. I'm getting an idea of why you're so upset about your form here, because
Yes.
your what I'm seeing of your form, your back home form, your natural form is just it's wonderful, majestic.
The profile's quite stunning.
Yes.
Oh, here, let me put this plate behind your head.
Oh,
and you can do a profile that. Oh, it's like you're up against the moon. Oh, that's
I
wonderful.
miss it.
That's wonderful.
I miss it.
You should.
You know, some things you can just take for granted. The fact that 24/7, there's just a beautiful moon shining down on you and everyone you love. I didn't appreciate it truly until now, here in this bright, weird, moonless environment.
Yes, many stars, but just that really they skimped on the whole moonscape thing.
Right.
They did skimp on that.
Well, there is always, if you think about it, there is always a full moon somewhere. So maybe you can keep that in the back of your head.
Yes.
That should you ever snap again to somewhere else, and I'm going to assume you're going to come out like this.
Oh,
You're probably going to come out like this.
Yes.
boy.
But you can keep that little, that little pin that thought.
Glimmer of hope.
Yes.
There's a moon somewhere.
Somewhere there's a full
Oh, there's a moon somewhere for you.
They could turn you back to your normal self.
Is there a moon out tonight? I certainly hope so, because otherwise I'll be a pink skin covered.
Weak,
Fleshy,
ineffectual, non-alpha,
snoutless, tailless, fool.
clawless,
Yeah.
weakling.
Oh.
Oh, those ears! Oh my gosh! Now I can see your ears. And look at them twitching.
Ooh, yes.
It's like
Oh, yeah.
like they're just sensing
Ooh,
everything.
are you hearing more now? Because they're like kind of turning.
Oh, yes. The clang, clang, clang of the kitchen. Someone's definitely in the bathroom urinating.
Oh, yeah.
Hefty stream. It is a power stream, yeah. Wow.
Power
wow,
stream.
Wow.
That's wonderful. Oh! I'm going to test you. Can you tell what they were drinking and that they're now getting rid of? Can you tell from the sniff?
Yes, it's the never-ending beer. The dark, never-ending.
Oh, they were drinking the abyss.
Yes.
The abyss from Dulcet
Yes.
Lager?
Drinking the
No.
abyss.
Well, that is going to make you have to urinate for a long time.
It's still going.
It's almost an infinite stream.
Oh, wow.
Infinite stream.
Yeah, that's the problem with that beer though. Once you drink it, it's a never-ending bathroom trip. Probably why it doesn't sell well. They should have just stuck with the regular instead of branching out to all these weird, hip
Yeah.
beers of the day instead of staying with what was tried and true.
Yes.
They got bored. They just got bored.
Yeah.
Trying to distract with the Dulcet Lager
No.
there, but I just.
But we get paid whenever we mention it, so we gotta work it. You gotta work it in,
And we have cases. Yes, we have a case under here. If you'd like to take a case of Dulcet Lager.
Oh
back
yeah.
Oh.
Consider
Can you
it.
snap? Can you
could
snap
take it.
travel with?
I came
Ooh,
with
yeah. Is it
nothing,
gonna-
but maybe I could go back with gifts. Hopefully, it doesn't turn itself into something hairy. Because one thing you don't want to have hair in is your beverage.
No.
No, because that could get stuck in your throat.
Gross. Yes.
Has anyone on Lunis actually ever gotten drunk though? What would a party of drunk Lycan look like?
Well, we did a lot of berries that we put into containers and we let it ferment, and so we're drinking kind of like we call it jungle juice, and we're just drinking the sweet,
wonderful.
and oh boy, when we get drunk we howl louder and we lick stronger.
Oh.
We rip heads
You
off
lick
faster.
yourselves?
We lick ourselves, each other. Everybody's like,
Oh, I'm jealous.
oh.
Create a few litters of pups.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure.
absolutely. It's just is this my tongue? Is it your tongue? Where does my tongue end and yours begin? Who knows?
You know what? You're gonna go back and what's the gestation period for a Lycan?
A good 3 months.
Okay. Well, in 3 months, there's going to be a lot of Lycans named Dulcet.
Oh yeah.
That's my prediction.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Or the abyss.
Yeah. Or the abyss. Absolutely. Well, I hope I at least came and did my duty, the thing I wanted to do, and let people know.
Yes.
I mean, the both of you seem intrigued, which I'm very appreciative of. Despite that we rip heads off of chickens, we tear spines out of fishes, we murder each other and our friends depending on the time of day. We might have to kill a former wife or have her kill us. It's really a nice place. Truly, Lunis is a nice place.
Literally a place where tradition is very important.
We probably won't hurt you.
Yeah, I'm not a chicken. I'm not a fish. I'm not vying for the alpha position.
Yeah.
And I'm not married to anyone there, so I think I'm safe.
Yeah.
I'm furry, so I would fit in.
Oh, you'd fit in perfectly. And you...
Oh, I'd love that. I think I know where I'm going to vacation.
Yes. And Horatio, you seem to vibe with that slogan. Lunis, we might not hurt you.
Oh, I like that.
Ooh, should that be the entry? Do you want that to be the entry today, Calvin?
Yeah, that would be great. Lunis, we might not hurt you.
Oh.
Also, I added an addendum there about to accentuate the friendliness of the planet. And remember, just say, don't leave your throat uncovered.
Don't leave your throat uncovered.
That's just practical. It's just practical advice.
Good.
That's any planet, not just Lunis.
Well, that's true. Except for the planets where they have no necks.
Yes.
All right, well, type that in there, Horatio.
Yes. No,
All right, hit submit. Excellent. This has been fantastic.
Oh,
Calvin.
Such a pleasure. And again, so sorry for this appearance. Ah!
Thank you for joining us for Hitchhikers and Appetizers. And of course, special thanks goes to our guest, Calvin Howl. I have been Horatio Zinn.
And I continue to be Trellis Gardeen. Until next time, keep your towels clean. And if you're an ordinary person who's propelled into a distant and far more advanced future, maybe you'll be able to get by on your wit, charm, and knowledge of ancient trivia. So don't panic.
Everything you heard in this episode was improvised, but not everything improvised was heard. This episode of Hitchhikers and Appetizers featured the voice talents of Mike Gorgone as Trellis Gardeen, Bran Peacock as Horatio Zinn, and Sean Cowhig as Calvin Howl. Finally, Hitchhikers and Appetizers is part of the Improv in Action Network. Check out other great improvised podcasts and projects at improvinaction.com. If you'd like to reach out to Trellis or Horatio, you can send electronic messages to them at our Galaxy address, hitchappspodcast@gmail.com. Or you can find them on Twitter with the handle hitchapps.
And before you go, we here at Hitchhikers and Appetizers would like to announce that we're now a featured podcast on Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one audio super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web on topics you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable, all in one place. Browse articles from topics you choose and start playing. Stop scrolling, start listening. You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Kardashians. We here at Hitchhikers and Appetizers won't judge you, to your face at least. Newsly will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud. And they have podcasts as well. Explore trending podcasts from over 80 countries. As mentioned earlier, our podcast is there too. I started using it as my default podcast app. They even have digital radio. Download and use Newsly for free now from www.newsly.me or from the link in this episode's description, and use the promo code ZERS, Z-E-R-S, to receive a 1-month free premium subscription. 1 month is better than no months, I always say, and I'm Trellis Gardeen.
Shut up and sit down.